close. The first time I hit the start streaming, it didn't work. There we go. Now everything's catching up. Everything is catching up. Stream manager. There we go. Now I've got everything fully caught up. Okay. So, more axolotl breeding today for sure. For sure. But we're also going to be doing some other side projects that I want to get done to better the world and make some improvements. Oh, I made the world lag. Okay. So, first we're just going to breed some axolotls for the sake of breeding them and getting that done and out of the way. So, I need some dirt. Alright, 24. So let's go breed some axolotls. Basically today is going to be just adding some pretty stuff to the world and adding some pretty little simple builds and adjustments. But I'm starting out and continuing in between with breeding the axolotls since we really want a blue axolotl. Shush it. So yeah, after we finish breeding some axolotls, we'll be able to go get some other projects done. Shush it. She wants to lose it because she hears a vehicle outside. That's just my dog being reactive as usual. She's probably going to keep grumbling like this for a hot minute until she realizes that she's not getting anything out of grumbling and then settles down. Hopefully we have enough babies now to finish filling in the rest of the spots over there. I think we do, so I'm gonna get rid of that one, sadly. That one's a little pink one. Lots of axolotls, yes. I have quite a few right now, and I'm trying to breed for a blue one, which is what has been the project for like 4 different consecutive episodes of this stream, and we still have had no luck. Sadly, the babies die a lot. Fair warning. Whoa, they've got cod in with them. Yeah, pretty much. Just axolotl gambling. Jeez, that baby came out murderous. That thing came out and killed both of the different salmon that were in here. Yeah, it's basically just axolotl gambling for odds. Trying to see if I can manage to get a blue one. This is like 3 or 4 rows now, and I still haven't gotten a blue one, so it's getting a little tiresome, which is why today is going to be mostly focused on doing other builds and projects, but coming back here to do this from time to time to keep trying and keep hoping. It's like 7,000 blocks of travel to get to the place where I can get tropical fish in a bucket, so it's pretty difficult to continue breeding these guys endlessly like it has been. But I'm trying my best. Alright, that's all the babies that we needed, which means these two are basically just extras. So I guess they can go in there for now. My dog is pouting at me for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, the poor baby salmon was definitely a goner. I'm gonna get different sized salmon for the big tube here, hopefully. Bunch of different sized salmon. Or at least that's the plan. Alright, let's take everything that's not necessary out of here and set it home. Alright, off we go to home. I'm going to take this with us in case we need any of this stuff. I'm also curious why PS4 worlds are so much more condensed than PS5 worlds, because this world only takes up about 200 or so megabytes of space on my PS4. And the PS5 world I've been playing, which has way less extensive of stuff, is already a 900 megabyte file, which is confusing me quite a bit because I don't understand why it's so much larger of a file when it's much less stuff on it and in it, and much less explorations and stuff like that have been done. It's like a lot earlier progress of a world. This, this. Okay, so I wanted to do something to pretty up the center over there, but I didn't know what to do. I think we'll farm and breed real quick, which means I need to take this wheat. Why is wheat so off yellow now? Such an odd color. Could just be the contrast settings I have on my TV though, because I know that there's weird color contrast settings on my TV. Yeah, because on stream it's a little bit more white, so I guess the heavy yellow is just my TV settings, rather than the game settings themselves. Just a me thing. Flag spike. There we go. And I need some carrots, which I can get from over here, I believe. That looks pretty eerie off in the distance, the hill and does that fortune? It does. I don't want to get my hoe out. I'm a little too lazy for it right now. But that's why I don't use my axe in these farms, because it insta-breaks the trapdoors. There we go. We've got an abundance of carrots now. Put some of the extras down in here. Which one was I using? This one. So now we've got a stack of each to go breed some pigs and sheep and cows with. I'm hoping to do another world tour at 1800 days, which is why I'm trying to kind of think of ways to pretty up this world a little bit before then. There we go. There we go. How did a chicken get in with the sheep? Alright, so yeah, I'm trying to think of some use for this platform here. Some sort of build. I might add like a little man-made pond here. And do the pathing around it a little. Like if I did pathing like that, I can probably manage to get a pond in here. I forgot that this is the silk spade, so I'm picking up endless dirt blocks. Grass blocks, I mean, instead of dirt. But that's okay, because grass blocks are always useful to have on hand. Something like that, maybe even probably just the 2 depth, and then we'll have to use these as the base so that we can mine these back out really easily once we get the water in. And then we can replace the lantern fence post right here. And we can light up the water as well. I'll need some roots and some cobblestone and mossy cobblestone slabs, and I'll need some lily pads and some leaves. That's basically the gist of today's plans, is just add some pretty stuff here and there to start filling in some more space. Just simple stuff that's not really super intricate or anything. I could use cherry leaves, but then I'd have to probably add them to other builds too to make them really make sense. I'll have to do a cherry pond and a cherry area that's sectioned off pretty soon. Make like a cherry garden. That'd be cool. And then I needed roots, leaves, and then cobblestone. I'm like already forgetting what I needed and just staring blankly in front of me. Oh, I already have enough of it. Lily pads. Lily pads are the other thing I was thinking of. Do I have extra lily pads? I thought I did. I guess I don't. I might have brought them all over to the aquarium build. That's okay. Oh, and I needed a bucket or 2 with water, but that's okay because I can run over to the aquarium build for that. Should have brought seeds and bred our chickens. I'll have to figure out how I want to path that very soon too. I can take some lily pads since I'm already over here, and then I can take 2 of these. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how I want to path this to connect to the other paths, because I do want to connect it over to here but I also want another build in here. Like in here is probably going to be the horse area I was talking about, where it's like where you would bring your horses to practice, like the vaulting and that sort of stuff. I don't know the actual name of it. I'm not very much into horsemanship anymore. I haven't really been in a while, so I don't really know all the specifics. There we go. There's our little pond. Alright, there we go. So we need these. Oh. Not where I meant to place it. Something like that. And then we have the leaves and the roots. Like that. And then we just have to place down a couple of lily pads and bring some lanterns back with us so that we can put some lanterns down in the water for lighting. Nice little pond, easy peasy. So I'm gonna run and get some lanterns and some bone meal and some hay bales probably to add as well. Lanterns, bone meal, and hay bales. Lanterns. Bone meal. And hay bales. I didn't realize I hadn't decorated this little section here. As far as lanterns go, we'll put a few down in the depths. keep that well lit. There we go. Nice little well-decorated pond. There we go. Alright, so that's one little decorative add-on. I don't know what else I want for this section. I was thinking maybe like a temple before I started doing temples up there, so temple would be kind of redundant. I know I can decorate some of this space. We'll make that a whole pathing area. And then we'll make this into a little leaf pile. Leaf here, leaves here, leaf here. We'll do a haystack here. And a hay here, another hay here, and we'll do a haystack here, and a piece of grass there, and some grass in here. There we go. There we go. A little decor there. Some bits and bobs of decor here. I wonder if I can make the Twitch logo in pixel art. I assume I could. Because I could make that over here somewhere. I'm not sure. I wanted to do like a wheat pixel art up in the air over here somewhere. I could even build a statue here, like a sheep statue or something. I don't know. For now, I'm going to run in here and start putting some stuff in my inventory away to prevent the overcrowding of my inventory space. I'm going to do my best to not update the maps until we're done with the stream today, or close to done with the stream today, so that it's kind of a cool little before and after. I'm gonna look up some concept ideas that I had and see if that's a thing in Minecraft. Yeah, not really what I was thinking. None of the builds really have what I was thinking. And when they do, it's much too large of scale for what we have for space. Yeah, none of these ideas really work. I'm not sure what I want to do. Okay, well, at the very least I could build something like a well because of the fact there's the animals there. So I could use maybe some stone brick, and then some cobblestone, maybe? And then I could make like a wooden roof with some spruce wood, and this for supports, and I can do, I don't have extra cauldrons. I do have extra chains though. No, I don't. They're all in the other area, which is fine. I can make an extra cauldron, and I can make an extra couple chains. I'm going to add it right here, or am I going to add it here? I might add it here. Like right here. Like this. Because I want it to be pretty small, like a micro cauldron. I think I need more than just 3. And then I want to do if I had slabs, I'd use slabs for this top part. I might have to go get some slabs to finish it off, which is fine. We'll run and get some slabs. Put away some of the excess stuff we don't need. tree scaling. Easy way to get out. Something like that. And then like that. And we will fill it. Of course I messed that up. That's okay. There we go. Nice little simple well build. Okay, maybe I'll just do it on all three. I thought it'd look good with the domed, but it really doesn't. And we'll do it down one there for the chain. And we can do pathing around like that. And that means we can do some of those, and then some bone meal. Like that. I'm not sure what else I want to do. I still kind of want to do a temple, but I feel like doing a temple is kind of not really going to work with the fact that we have temples right there. I know we don't need any more builds for farming because we already have all of those. I don't think we really need a cat area. We could make that be our little cherry garden. We could wall it in and do a small little cherry garden. I'm not sure. I can't decide. Or we could even go even further and just let it be a wild area that's just got flowers and grass. Maybe some bees? Maybe I can get some bees and put them, like a couple bees down, and then put grass and flowers and stuff. That might work. Bone meal a tree. Do a beehive and a couple bee nests, or whichever, bee nests and a couple beehives. And then a bunch of flowers and grass and stuff. And underground lanterns. I'm kind of liking that idea. I think that's kind of going to be the idea. I think that's it. I think that's the idea. That's the idea. So we want to get an extra beehive, which means we'll probably have to bone meal and break a bunch of trees, which is okay. We have a lot of bone meal, so it's not the end of the world. I'm going to try to keep all this stuff on me that we need for decorating, so that I don't have to keep going back and forth for it. Put away this. Put away the spruce. Put away the chains. Take out some more bone meal. Do we have any more right now? We do! Does this one have bees in it? I don't know. I think we'll just go and like make one with bone mealing some saplings, honestly. I think we'll just do it that way. Because if we bone meal saplings, we're bound to get a bee eventually. And a little extra wood for the wood farm doesn't hurt. Alright. I want it to be like right here. I think I'll actually bone meal over here somewhere. There we go. There's what we need. We'll have to wait for nighttime so that we can get the bees back into it before we campfire it. But that's precisely what we need. That's exactly what we need. Okay. So let's break this. Honestly, we can shear it if we have shears. We get some extra for the supply that we're using up. Wouldn't hurt. Alright. I'm just gonna eat this apple. Okay. So we want the sapling to be here. I want it to be a big tree. I don't remember how to make a big tree actually happen, though. I think you have to do something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Either that or you just have to keep doing it over and over again and hoping. Yeah, I think you just kind of have to keep doing it over and over again and hoping. And there's another beehive. Well, that's not going to plan. Ah! Huh. Well, I guess we'll have 2 trees and beehives then? And then if we have any extras, we're just gonna keep them in the chest like the other ones are. If I grow this next to the beehive, does it make a bigger tree? It makes a taller tree. Almost. I just want one of the big trees. How come whenever I don't want one, it grows, and then when I want one, it doesn't grow? Whatever, that one's gonna be that size. I'm not gonna keep fighting with it. Let that smoke. Let this one smoke. That's a bit taller. I can handle that. And then I just want to make one of the ones that's on the ground for it. And I think we'll do a couple leaf formations and we'll put the lanterns in where we want them to cover them up. There we go. Alright, and set up leaves and hay bales. And then we'll set up some grass and flowers. Alright, I'll bring some flowers back with me to place as well, and some moss, and another bee nest. Already got all of those. We'll take a few of these. We'll take a few of these. And then we'll take five of those. And 6 tubers. Why not? I'm trying to work quickly while it's still nighttime, so that the bees still have their own sleep schedule right now, and we're not like trying to work around bees being everywhere. That's what I wanted. That's just not working, no matter how many times I try. There we go. Much better. Light up the area a little better with some visible lanterns too. It wasn't what I had planned, but I think it works out pretty good. Nice little bee zone. I think it looks nice. And that fills in a big chunk that we've been trying to fill in, so that'll be really cool. How long have we been streaming? Almost an hour. So probably about an hour we will show that on the map so that we can see what the progress is like. I might just do it now, honestly, because it's a big chunk of the world. I'm too impatient, I want to see it. Okay, so what we're looking at is right there. That big empty space right there is what's going to change the most. Make sure it also loads in all of this. There we go. So that's one mass of the world that is much, much more improved. Much better. All filled in right there. That was the big glaring gap besides like right by our machine here. That was the only big glaring gap besides that machine that's left in our main area here, so we're doing really good. I think I want to add a cherry garden for sure. I'm not sure where, because we have our big garden here. We have a garden over here. We could do the cherry garden over here somewhere. But we have the forest. We could do the cherry garden over here. But then again, it's near the forest. We could, no, because that's also near that one. I was going to say we could do the cherry garden here, but that's also right near this one. Huh. We could do a waterside cherry here. Again, it's right by this. It's kind of hard to not be near the others that are existing. I don't know where we could do the cherry garden. I don't know what else we're gonna do on stream today. I can breed the animals again. They all grew up very quickly. I remember back when I was like only waiting on things to grow up, and it always seemed like it took so long. Now I'm so busy with other things while they're growing up that it's just like, oh, they're already grown up, okay. I think that's a nice little addition. It's a little hard to differentiate between the different builds going on, which is kind of irritating, but it's not the end of the world. And it's definitely a little bit of a like back to nature concept to help break up all the heavy builds in here. I was just thinking what I wanted to do with this because I haven't even thought about it yet. I'm not sure actually. And we'll have to decorate in here where the machine is. I don't know if I want to take the machine out and interconnect the pathing, or if I want to just dodge the pathing around it that I can't really do because it's too wide. I might just take the machine out because I don't really think we honestly need it anymore. And then we can interconnect the pathing right across like this. And then we have separate areas to decorate. I'll probably still leave this as my area to farm sugarcane, but like you can do something like this. And then I can do some lighting. There we go. And then I can just throw some bone meal down for decor in here. Even though it's only growing grass, which is kind of sad, but that's fine. That way that area is also decorated, because that's another area that's been irritatingly empty. Put all this stuff away. Hey, I'm doing well. How are you? I'm actually just finishing up a couple pretty decent little builds on this world. I'm hoping to get a decent amount of work done to this before the 1800 day mark, so that I can do another world tour at 1800 days, which would be pretty fun. I'm glad you're good. I have to put all this stuff away from what I was just doing. I apologize for the jingling. That is my dog. I have to put all this stuff away from what I was just doing, and then I have to update the maps. Let's go update the maps for that little space that we just did as well. Yeah, of course, I try to kind of stop by on people's streams. I just don't remember to very often, since I'm not on Twitch very much. So, I was hoping to stop by again, but I didn't that day. Slime Rancher's going okay. I haven't honestly played it very much since the last stream. I do want to do another stream with it soon. There we go. That area with the machines now filled in like it's supposed to be. Looks much better. I've just been playing this mostly lately, so I haven't played Slime Rancher in a while. I'm just kind of right now on this trying to fill in more areas of the map. Like this whole area right there was empty, and today we filled it all, and then right there in the cursor is where it was empty, well, half empty. It had my machine for collecting sugarcane, and I filled it in. I think I already have that coral. So I think you're useless. I do have to still fill in the area on the other side of the pathing this area. But for now, I'm just filling in that area. This was the area that I just filled in because it used to have a machine. Okay, well, keep an eye out for the notification. I'm pretty sure I have notifications on. So, I'll keep an eye out for the notification to see when you're streaming. And thank you. I put a lot of time and effort into it, so I'm glad that other people enjoy it. Yeah, Jerry had to die. I didn't need the Jerry right now. I need ones that'll give me new coral blocks. So I've been basically killing off all of the ones that don't have the coral blocks that I need. Is there any more decor I could do today? Not really, because that's a big space. That's a smaller space I could fill. That's a big space to fill. We could try to see if we could get the pathing down. To get pathing over to the aquarium. That way we at least have some of the pathing down. I did know that. I also know the jeb for rainbow sheep, or whatever it is for rainbow sheep. I have some rainbow sheep in this world right now, actually, as a little display part of the sheep area that I have. Yeah, that was one of my favorite things to do back in the day when it was one of the earlier features, was to do that to like every single mob possible and look at every single mob upside down. It's a fun little trick. I enjoy it. I'm trying to make this pathing for the aquarium stick to the outskirts a little bit, because I want to have space for other builds as well. Alright, well that didn't work. Because I want to be able to do another build on this platform as well that doesn't have to have the pathing intersecting through it if it doesn't want to. So I think the pathing will go right over to the very edge here, where the edge of our swimming pool is. And then continue this way back towards home. Little stroll alongside the trees. I haven't heard of that game actually, so I'll have to look into it. I definitely will look into it. I have a lot of games that I want to get my hands on for the PlayStation, so I have a lot of ideas and stuff written down of what I'm gonna work on getting when I have the money to. I think I've heard of Pal World a little, because I'm pretty sure it sounds familiar from a YouTube ad that I was watching the other day. Or like a, not ad, but like a paid promo part of one of the YouTube videos I was watching, where the YouTuber was partnered with a game, and I think it might have been something similar, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. Alright, so we have this area done, and we have the interconnect done. So that these both connect to each other, and so that there's still plenty of space for a build in here. Like I said, I think part of this will be the horse area that I'm talking about. I don't know what it's called in real life, because I'm definitely not remembering my horsemanship training whatsoever, but it's like the area where you can have them run around, and like the barrel jumping and fence jumping and stuff. There we go. Now we've got the pathing in, so we can see where we have space for builds. We'll probably do some more pathing around to interconnect too. And I want to do, like I said, I want to do some pathing through the woods as like a woods trail, walking trail or something. And there'll be some pathing from there over towards the viewing area for the sea turtles. But that's kind of the main pathing to get everything. Sounds good to me. I definitely will. I don't use Discord as much, but I do still have it, so I can always use it if I need to. I can't for the life of me think of what this would be. It's gonna have like a sand base, and it's gonna be fenced in, and it's gonna have like fence posts and other things for the horses to jump, and it's gonna be like right here, and then I'll do decor builds around it. I might even make it be like a full barn type build. And if it's a full barn type build, I might do it back here. No, I probably still will do it here, because I know there's indoor and outdoor like arenas basically for it. Like you can do it indoor where it's a big barn with the right base, the sand type base, not actual sand, but you know what I mean. And you can use that for riding, or it can be the outside area where it's fenced in, corralled in usually. So I think I'll make it like the big barn type build. I'll have to do some research on it and get some ideas for it first before I do that, so that's not going to be a build I do today. But I think that pathing works really good for what I want it to be. Yeah, I think that pathing helps add to this world quite nicely. And we've got the areas up there that we were working on. And we've got the tents and everything. How long have we been streaming? An hour and 20 minutes. And it's 4:40 my time. I might do a little bit longer before I get off. I definitely want to get off soon, because I'm pretty tired, so I need to go make some more tea for some caffeine. I don't remember what we were planning on doing with this area, honestly. I know there's the taiga. It's over there. I know there's the taiga that I grew, and I know I made the bridge. I haven't seen the bridge in a while. Let's go see the bridge. Following the leader, the leader, the leader. There's the bridge. That was one of my favorite bridges. I forgot about that bridge. I liked this bridge. But I know I made the taiga over there. I probably was gonna make like a cottage or something in there somewhere. I could connect it with the pathing. Do I want to? Probably not yet. There was a build I was gonna do here. I don't remember what, but I had it marked out. I'd have to go back through my streams and see what I was saying for a build there. I like all the pathing, because it's fun to just wander and follow the pathing to get where I need to go. What do we have on our to-do board? The campground and the aquarium. I need the horse arena. I think I'm going to start building other houses too. Like, I think I'm going to start building some modern houses and like, yeah, I can add an orange block somewhere in my world. I'm sorry that I missed that. I actually can do that in the follower garden. Let's see what we have for orange blocks. What do we have for orange things? Do we have any orange dye? We do. We should have orange wool. I might do orange wool in the sign. Yeah, orange wool and a sign. Where's the sign? And alright, let's go do it. So the follower garden is over here. It's one of my first ever builds on the world. It's meant to have a book with all of the names of all of my Twitch followers on it, or in it, I mean, and put it on like a lectern. But I didn't end up doing that because I didn't do it before I had gotten off. So I think I'm basically just going to dedicate different segments to people in this. So I'm going to do orange, like that, and then I'm gonna do, ta-da! You are the first follower to have an actual little setup in the follower garden. I'll probably do it more often with like other signs and different setups and stuff for people that are active in chat pretty often, but there we go. Nice little setup. Nice little addition to the little garden. My plan originally with this garden was that I was going to visit it basically every stream. So I'll have to start visiting it more often. And I'll have to start adding followers and stuff when they follow to the garden. And then I think basically what I'll do is make the book with all the follower names on a lectern. And then for people that are like super active in chat, I'll like do specific blocks or specific signs throughout and slowly fill it in. I think it'll be a really cool way to kind of commemorate this area. I think the lectern will go right here, but I have to go on the Twitch on my computer, on my PC, to get all my 54 followers' names to put into the book, and I'll write them all down and then put them all into a book and quill, and then put the book and quill on the lectern and leave it here. And then just active people can have their own choice of like a block or a sign or whatever to have their own space in the garden, I think. And also just some of like people that I enjoy and that I like in my life. Like, I'm sure I'll give Elliot a space here because he's really awesome and he's one of my best friends and he deserves like a billion spaces in everything that I create. So I think I'll do that for sure. But yeah, this was one of the very first builds I did. I made a full man-made little river system with a little infinity pool concept. I made this swing. I made all the rocks and the flowers and the trees and the different setups with the grass. And then I made the walls. And I made the dark oak border for the walls. And then I lit everything up and added pathing in. Back when I was doing pathing with actual effort, where I was doing path blocks and gravel and packed dirt instead of or coarse dirt instead of just path blocks like I've been doing now. But this was like early days of pathing. And then I made the full little archway door like that. So this is kind of the commemorative area, and I think that'll be cool if I make more use of it, because then when I do like the world tours every 100 days, it'll show, you know, the different active followers that were added and then the main follower book. So it'll be pretty cool. Can you breed llamas? I don't know if you can breed llamas, and if you can, I don't really want more just plain white ones, which kind of sucks. I still want to know where I can put my cherry garden. I could put it here, but then it kind of overshadows the follower garden. Honestly, like, that was one of my early builds, and I still love that the most out of any of my garden builds to this day. That was one of my favorite garden builds I've ever done on Minecraft, honestly. Like, I do like the one we have over here that has flowering azalea and a big space and a bunch of bees and all kinds of cool stuff. But there's just a special place in my heart for that one because A, I made it like very early on, and B, it's just so much better, so much more put together. This has the same concept with the edging and everything, and the inside has a similar concept as far as like the pathing and everything, but it's just so much bigger and it's so much more cluttered, and that small simple space was so much better. I definitely do like the little rivers and stuff that I have in here though, all the rivers that I spent time making in the multiple different ponds. Wacky witchy custom clothing. I can't wait to do a full world tour again in 30 days. It's gonna be so fun, because I'm gonna have to do it super detailed. I think the next time we play, the goal is going to be to fill in some of this area, to breed the axolotls some more, to fill in this area by the chicken coop, and maybe to make some more villager statues. Because I might do some more villager statues. That's a big maybe though, because I don't know if I really want to do more villager statues. That one was kind of a pain in the neck to get done, but it does tower over the world so well, so it might be something that I make more of. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because I don't even have the template for that anymore. I'd have to template my own build. because I was working off a rough template idea that I don't even know what I researched to find anymore. I'd have to make my own template based specifically off that, and then adjust it based off the different types of villagers, which would be kind of a pain in the neck. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's go sleep. I just need to start figuring out ways to utilize the builds that I have too, and visit them like I was saying. I don't remember if it was last stream or the stream before, but I was saying I wanted to start off the stream by visiting different areas of my house or different builds and stuff so that I can actually showcase the areas a little better, because a lot of the areas of the house are like just existing only for the world tour days, which kind of sucks because I put a lot of effort into them, and it'd be cool to have them just constantly showcased. Yeah, I think that's basically the idea for next time, is this area and by the chicken coop. So I think that'll be next time's plan. I probably ought to go trade some to fix up some of these tools. Oh my goodness. This is not working. There we go. Alright, so we'll change all of that into paper. go trade a couple times with the villagers. This paper won't last very long, but maybe it'll last enough to fix at least a couple tools. Nope, not even long enough to fix one tool. Oh, it was enough to fix one tool. There we go, enough to fix all 3 tools. Why are you so difficult? There we go. Figured we'd trap some chickens in one of the pens, because the pens are ideally supposed to actually host animals, so that it looks like the villagers have their own little farm. I did buy the glass with the emeralds that we got because we need it for the aquarium build. We've been going through glass quite a bit, so figured it'd be pretty helpful. Alright, anyways, it's been an hour and a half, almost an hour and 40 minutes, so that's plenty for me. I'm gonna go do some reading actually, and maybe some writing at some point today, but for now, that's all. I will be back, I believe, tomorrow to do some more streaming, so be sure to take care of yourselves, take your meds, drink some water, eat some food, get some sleep, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!